Hello, my friends. Liz here. Welcome to all my subscribers and new subscribers. Thanks for coming by. And just new viewers. I had planned on doing a video yesterday, Sunday, but then I saw that 2 items were coming from Temu, not whole packages, just 1 item packages, local warehouse stuff. And it's almost 4 o'clock and they haven't come yet. So I give up. But I got a huge box from Target that I could only lift because it weighed very little. And I got my new friend as shown in my thumbnail. And this is 5 feet tall. Let's see. He's an alien with a skeleton body, 60 inches, indoor, outdoor, and I believe this was $10. Hi. I think it's so cute, and it's just my vibe entirely. So I did pick that up. And one other thing, and I was thinking that was glow in the dark, but it doesn't say that on it. I'm not kidding about how big this box is, and I'm having trouble getting the other item out. And this is a little blow-mold pumpkin, kind of in the same lime green color. I love this color. So he does light up, and he, I believe, was $5. Indoor, sheltered, outdoor. Yeah. So he might go on my porch for the actual day. With stuff being stolen off porches, I'm not sure about leaving him out there. The same with my alien, although I might rig something to make it really difficult to steal the alien, because I kind of wanted to put it on my door. So those were my Target purchases. I had done a pickup order, but those 2 items were not available in store yet. They're kind of late on getting their Halloween stuff as opposed to other stores. So what I have a bunch of Temu. I also went to Dollar Tree and TJ Maxx yesterday. Why don't I show the Temu last, because that's the most. This is a bag I got from Temu. This is my Dollar Tree haul. I'll pull this out. I was really surprised to find this at Dollar Tree. And it is maximum strength hydrocortisone cream. This is a big tube. This is 1.5 ounces. And the expiration date's in 2028. I use this a lot. I have very sensitive skin. Right now I've got a little rash on my wrist from my Apple Watch. So there's that. Let's see what else I got. Oh, I looked for these for ages and I could never find them. I'm not a big eyeshadow wearer, but I just couldn't resist these little kitty cat shapes. These are LA colors. I've got that one, and there's another one that is in my purples and blues that I like. Then I'll see if my daughter, or maybe I'll save one of these for her. Now, let's see here. I said I wasn't going to get the 4th one, but I did go ahead and get the Zombie Brew bottle. What I might do is I have some stickers, and this sticker is actually crooked. I have some stickers coming from Temu, so I might cover that up or replace it just to have a little more variety. And I do have other bottles and stuff, so they don't have to be displayed like right next to each other in a little row of 4. This is interesting. These are just your regular Dollar Tree tea lights for $1.25. But at first, I had picked up some in the Halloween department. They were black, and they had that infamous little round sticker covering the price, and they were $1.50. And then I went into the craft section, candle section. and they were $1.25. So of course I got the cheaper ones. It's a quarter, but it's still a quarter. This one, I had seen a couple people hauling it, most notably Lori at the Quirky Cauldron, and she had shown this in her luxury inspired items, and she had the original one and this one from Dollar Tree, and this was $1.50. It's got the red sticker. Just about everything Halloween related, if it would have been $1.25 last year, is now $1.50. I don't know why they didn't wait and just start the $1.50 with the next stuff that was manufactured or whatever. I don't know. I passed this by last week, and then I bought it this week. It has some chipping on it, on her hair, right there, and on the back of her head. But from the front, she looks adorable. So what I'm probably gonna do is just paint her up, just fix her, unless I find another one. This is really heavy. I don't know if it's plaster or what it is. It's really heavy, but it's super cute. Okay, the last thing from Dollar Tree that I have is from the plus section. And I should have brought my candle over. This is a candle holder, and it's black with a silver snake all around. Let me pause for just a moment. This candle holder is $3, which I thought was a really good price. It's nice and substantial, and I just liked the design of the snake, and I thought it would look real pretty with this bleeding candle that has silver skulls all over it, and I think it looks fantastic. I love it. So that's gonna be fun in another month or so when I put Halloween out. You know. Okay. And then I also went to TJ Maxx. Let's see here. It's hard for me to grab things, sorry. I'm just gonna put some stuff up here. Okay, this is the most boring thing that I bought. And this is the Batiste dry shampoo. This is the tropical scent. I usually buy this at Target. This is $12.99, and I think it was a little bit more at Target. Maybe not. But I like the dry shampoo. I did use some today because my hair was all kinds of whatever. These are another Halloween-y kind of thing. Oh, the box is so cute. I didn't even notice. Here's the box, and I'm keeping this box for sure. And then for $9.99, these earrings. It doesn't have a brand name. Let's see. Okay, come on. They are little black cats, and they're opposite from each other, and they're kind of like little huggy hoops. So I thought those would be comfortable. My favorite hoops that are just plain, and I've been wearing them to keep my ears pierced, and I noticed the other day that one was missing, and I don't know how long it was missing because I usually just sleep in them and everything. And they weren't expensive, but they weren't cheap. I think I paid about $30 for them a couple years ago. Now these are bauble bar earrings, and they were marked down to $10. And they are, God, my lighting is weird today. Here we go. They're little martini glasses, and there are rhinestones in there, and there are 2 little olives and 1 big olive. I've always loved the shape of martini glasses, and I didn't realize I liked martinis until maybe 4 years ago. And the reason being that the only martinis I had tried were vodka martinis, and I do not like vodka martinis. What I like is a gin martini, and more specifically, my dad's recipe. My dad, I don't know, I don't think it was all his life, but in his later years, he fixed himself a gin and vermouth martini with 3 olives and went and sat on the patio and had cheese and crackers and a martini every day at 5. And so these kind of honor him. Also, I like martinis and I like the shape of them. So I haven't had one in a while, but, and yeah, those were on sale for $10 in their bubble bar. And the last thing, and I didn't think I was going to get any more of these, but I saw these and they are different than the ones that I have, that Lori Quirky Cauldron picked up for me. These are some Joanna Parker salt and pepper shakers. I don't believe any of these are going to be used for salt and pepper. These are the, it's a mixed pair, which I would have preferred from the beginning. I like the mixed pair, but actually the other ones, they look different. They don't have the pumpkin shape under them. Let's see, I haven't opened these. But now it would have made more sense for the cat to be the pepper and the ghost to be the salt, but it's the other way around. Look how cute they are. It's got a little moon and a star, and they're painted kind of with a, oh, and this got a moon on his hat, or her hat. And then they've got the little plugs at the bottom. But I think these are so cool looking, and I'm excited to kind of set stuff up. I don't know, I think they're adorable. So yeah, I got totally into the whole Joanna Parker vibe this year. So that's what I bought yesterday at TJ Maxx. My husband was so kind as to drive me out of town, and I asked him to go to TJ Maxx on it. Then I said, hey, can we go to Dollar Tree too? I promise I'll be fast. And I was. And I got what I was looking for. Oh, sweaty, sweaty. Hot today. So, yeah, he's wonderful. I thought my iPad was, I'm not going to be able to give you prices, but I will put a link to my shopping carts at Temu in my description box. If you're watching it right after I post it, it might not be there. Sometimes I have to add those later, but I just realized that I don't think I priced all of this. Oh no, I guess I did. This was $9.29, and apparently it's sold out. They do have a lot of similar, so I'll try to find a similar. Yeah, these are just some sports bras, and they're like this nylon elastane, I think. Let's see here. Nylon elastane 95.5, and so it's not really a mesh, it's just the nylon with little holes cut in it. Weird that each of these came in their own individual bag, and that one came loose in the big bag. So there's a beige one and a white one too. These are similar to the ones I've been wearing. They're very comfortable. They're not the most supportive for the size that I am, but they're pretty easy for me to get on and off. So that's a win for me. Yeah, less than $10 for 3 bras. I mean, I'm used to paying $60, $70 for bras, honestly. Oh, and we have one more. Let's see, this one was $5.58 and is also sold out. I was a little disappointed by the color of this because it looked a lot brighter on the picture online. But it's another one of these nylon bras, but it has hooks up the front. I haven't tried it on, so I don't know if that's gonna work. But it also has the little mesh thing, same kind of fabric. So yeah, for $5, yeah, Not as cheap as the other ones, but maybe it'll be more supportive. Okay. Okay, this was meant to be for my collab, and if you haven't checked out the huge luxury collab, I'm not really a luxury girl, but I tried to find some things that were cheaper than the name brand of similar look. So I had ordered this, and I don't believe this company is making things anymore, but this is sort of a replica or a homage to Gwen Stefani's Harajuku Lovers handbag. And it, well, that's a strap. It says Harajuku Lovers on it. Yeah, so I had the video post on Saturday and this arrived yesterday. So it's pretty busy, but it's cute. I love the little characters. It has this little Gwen Stefani character. It looks like it's got some skateboards. It's very Y2K forward, and here's all the little characters and the skateboards. This has rainbow. I don't know if you can tell, but the zippers are rainbow, which I love. I wasn't sure I was gonna like this, but I actually do. So all these zippers I checked out because, or I think most of them I did, because a lot of times the Temu zippers are funky when you first get them, and then you just have to loosen them up. So that's that big front pocket with the pink lining. And then, yeah, it's got the strap, and then it's also got the crossbody. There's all these cute little poles on the zippers that say Harajuku Lovers, or just the H and a heart. And Harajuku, if you don't know, is a neighborhood in Tokyo that is very distinctive and flamboyant, and a lot of people love to go there. So that's the interior of the bag. There's a little slip pocket, a zipper pocket, and yeah, oh, and then there's another zipper pocket on the other side. So I like that this has all these pockets and that it's relatively small, just because I have a weak shoulder, so it'd be kind of nice to have something lightweight. You know, I could carry that like that. I could carry it over my shoulder. And that was $13.91 is what I paid for it. Now $14.18, but it's got like some padding in it to give it some weight, some body, and it's got a flat bottom so that you can set it down. No feet. Maybe it's a little young for me, but I like it. Let's see. Okay, this is something I got for my husband, and I accidentally bought 2 of them, so I'll have one in a future order. And this one, the box is really smushed. I think the figure inside is okay, but if the other one comes in better shape, I'll give him that one, probably for his birthday in November. This is from a show called Dan to Dan that's on Netflix. Don't show it to your children. It's we watched some of it last night. I'm trying to, you know, get into it. He just loves it and watches it over and over again. He loves it. But it does have some sexuality kind of stuff. So this character is called Turbo Granny, and it's very convoluted, but the spirit of this ghost gets in this Lucky Cat figure. So, oh, it's real cute. Let's see if I can. Okay, I don't really want to cut this open, but there's Turbo Granny lounging. The quality looks really good. The paint job is really, really nice. I mean, look at that face. That is super cute. And did I write down the price? I might not have. I think it was maybe about $6, but you can look in the description box if you are looking to get one of those. So yeah, the box is pretty tore up. Not terribly surprising coming from Temu. Okay, so she can go in there. Okay, so this is from Temu, and this came on Saturday while we were talking to our daughter and video chatting, and I made my husband go and get this out of the mailbox because I did not want this being exposed to the heat because it was over 90 degrees that day. Let's see here. Shaking the table, come on. I don't want to cut into this because it's all very close, well, close to the surface. I just don't want to ruin this. And this really isn't as exciting as all this buildup is making it out to be. However, I'm excited. This was one of my prizes for Calendar 1000. My big prize for the last round was a label printer, thermal label printer, and it came with 50 labels. Well, this is 200 more labels. So I'm set as far as printing my labels, and this was my first cheapest prize on my new month of Calendar 1000. I'd never been able to get into it before until like a month ago, and then they popped up with an invitation for me. So I don't know if you can get into it any other way. You can search the letter Q, 4 Q's, Q, 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 in your search bar and see if it will let you play. But basically, you pick a number of items, and then there's the big exciting prize at the end, and you don't have to get all the in-between ones because some of them do require you to make a purchase of $20 or $30 or something like that. So anyway, I got that, and I really wanted that. Okay, this one, I think this also came on Saturday, and I told my husband, that can't possibly be a set of queen-size sheets. And I opened it up, and it was this. And this is hard as a rock. This is vacuum packed, and it's going to be really interesting to open. And I'm kind of hoping for a nice whoosh sound. So let's see. Oh, I'm getting a little. Now these sheets were, it was just about $20, and they're bamboo fiber sheets. They feel really nice, actually. I saw on Deal Distraction Diaries Maggie, and you should definitely check her out. She's a newer growing channel, and she has some really cool stuff, sometimes a little gothy, but she got some of these sheets, and she said they were really nice and cooling, and I have trouble getting comfortable in bed. Wow, they're really soft. It's nice bamboo rayon fabric. Yeah, right out of the package, they're soft, so I'm happy about that. I did get a satisfying little hiss sound out of those. I really should have brought something to put all this in because I'm just kind of stacking it haphazardly. Okay. This was $1.19, and I paid $1.13 for it. And I was looking for some stickers to put on my Barbie Stanley that had pink in them. This, I'm hoping, well, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like iridescent, yeah, sparkles. So it's a coffee pot, and it says, pour myself a cup of ambition, which is from 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. I'm not a country music fan, but that was a pop song, and Dolly, she's an icon. She's an absolute icon, and that song is fantastic, so I did get that one. This was 79 cents, and I thought it was funny. Let's see if I can get it open. Well, I'm just going to show it to you because I can't seem to get it open easily. It says, "May all your delulu come trululu." So a lot of people these days say delulu for delusion. So it's kind of like your dreams, but also they're kind of delusions because they're not likely. Okay, I got it open now. So it's, "May all your delulu come trululu." Trululu. Just thought it was funny. For 79 cents, why not? Okay. And this was a set of stickers for $1 and it's still $1 So I guess maybe these might get stuck other places, or they might get passed along to friends, because I believe there's 3 in here. And everybody knows about the Pink Pony Club down in West Hollywood, and she's gonna keep on dancing. And I thought it was cute, and that'd be perfect for my Barbie Stanley, which is actually behind that "Hello My Friend" sign on my Stanley cup or metal tumbler rack, because that's the only actual Stanley. Yeah, I have a rash from my watch band, and so I'm not wearing one right now, but I'm just gonna let it heal a little bit. But I do have another watch band here. I paid $3.57. It's now $2.99, and this was something that I ordered right before the tariffs, and it looked like it was going to come after the tariffs, and there was that whole fear that we would get charged big duties on stuff when they delivered, so I canceled the order, and now they finally have these on regular Temu, and it's lemons. And I was just really getting into whole lemon motif right at that point. I got lemon earrings, I got a lemon shirt, you know, on, and that was going to be part of my spring vibe. And then I kind of fell and broke my shoulder, and here we are in August, and 2.5 months later, and I'm still at home. So it's okay. I'm getting there. I really truly am. This is pretty good, and I can get it higher if I use something to bring it up. This is several different orders. This was $5.30, and apparently it's still $5.30. This definitely has the oh, sorry about the shaking. This definitely has the vibe of Joanna Parker. It's got the cats and the hats, just like those salt shakers that I showed. And this is, I was thinking this was a runner, but it's not. This is a pillow cover. So it's got the little pumpkins and the cats. And it's that kind of, not plush, but kind of soft polyester type of pillow cover. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, this is a purse, and I was kind of, this was, what? I don't remember, because I didn't write it down. Nope. Because I think I'm returning this, because I don't like the strap at all, and I was going to use the strap. It's this little purse. It's very old-fashioned, like little old lady who has Tweety Bird. Kind of gothic looking. It's got this great lining with a slip pocket and a zipper pocket. And then they put one of these nylon rib straps with it. And there's no way I want that strap, and I don't know how I would even begin to get a strap that would look good with this. I love the way the chain looks. It's got like a patchwork situation. Sounds a little funny, but not bad, and I think that would go away. And it's got the kiss closure like this. Also reminds me of those old cigarette cases that women carried when I was growing up. They'd have their cigarettes and their lighter in there, and it would just be big enough. I like the way that looks hanging down, so I wanted to have it as a shoulder bag. But, I mean, it could be a handbag. I don't know. I have another one coming, and then I'll decide which one I like better. Because the other one is bigger and does have like a regular strap on it. So, but I thought that was really fun. Let's see here. There's definitely some wins and some not so great ones in here. There's one thing that's really disappointing to me, just seeing it through the bag, because this I did get out because I looked at the pictures again and I was concerned about the strap because I looked at the other colors and it was more obvious. Okay, it's another watch band. I've gone so long without being able to buy watch bands, and I'm finding that the ones from Shein are not really as long as I would like. Now I have another watch band with Nightmare Before Christmas, but I like this one better. It's split down the middle with Jack and Sally, so half of their faces together, and it says Together Forever. And Sally's got the patchwork and Jack has the black and white stripes. The other one that I got has some weird stuff on there that doesn't really make sense. This was expensive. This was $7.64, now $4.82, and I did get price adjustments. And I was willing to get it because I liked it so much. So there is that. This is very unexciting. It's a white case for my Apple Watch because the white band that I have that looks like it's drawn in cartoon, I think it looks, the way they show it on there is with this on there. And I decided that I needed that to complete that whole look. Okay, this is the runner. That is, yeah, some of these orders, I guess I did price. And oh no, this was $6.81, now $6.61. And it went out of stock, so when I saw it, I just went for it. I think it's really long. But it is another retro Joanna Parker inspired runner. So this is gonna go on a long table and probably still need to be folded or hit the ground. It's got witches, pumpkins, cats, etc. And I think it's really cool. It is that burlappy fabric, but that kind of really works for fall to me. And I just loved this design so much that I went ahead with it. Oh, yeah, my shoulder does not really care for this activity. So I'm trying to get this baby all folded up because it's really long. I think it's like the longest size. Does it say on here? It seems like it was, oh, it says 108 inch. Is that right? That's long. That's really long. So we'll see. We'll see. I love it. It's staying, and I'm not gonna keep messing with it because my shoulder is not happy with me for making a long video. This is a sweater vest that I looked at and I looked at and I looked at. And I love the color combination, the way it looked on the Temu app. However, it is this beautiful matcha green tea color. It's a sweater vest with the cabling. But this turquoise was much more muted This looks positively neon, and I do not like the way it looks. It's a really cute style. It's really soft acrylic vest, but I can't with the turquoise. It's just too much with the matcha color, and it ruined a perfectly good item for me, and I wish they would post more accurate photos on their website. Okay, this is something they're doing that I think to save money on postage. This was $9.24, now $9.92. And it's just in a styrofoam box, and I apologize. Oh, okay, I hadn't taken this out. Okay, this is perfect. This is a soap dispenser for my bathroom. Ceramic ducky. Wow, the styrofoam, while annoying, did a really good job of protecting this. Seems that the pump works well. I've had something similar to this before, but you know, it got chipped, it got broken, and that was the end of that. So, yeah, I'm pleased with that. And I have another ceramic ducky that you can put things in that, that my friend Lori gave me, I think for my birthday. I don't know. We send each other so much stuff. I gotta figure out. Okay, that has to go back a certain way. Sorry about the styrofoam noise. Okay. This was $306, now $184. And this was, I bought it, I paid for it, but it was part of the calendar game promotion, whatever. And I had to buy 2 items in order to get my first free item. And this is, it's for cleaning the tracks, either in like your windows or your shower. I was thinking of it mainly for the shower, but it's got that. Not that I can do that right now, but yeah, for someone else to use perhaps. This is one of my calendar 1000 things, and it was free, but it's $5.91. And these are those velvet hangers. I've had mixed results with velvet hangers, but I decided to try the ones from Temu and see how they did. What happens to me is the metal part breaks off. So we'll try these out. They look really nice. This was the only color they came in, or I probably would have got black, but it's okay too. This is yet another Joanna Parker inspired item, and it's a metal sign, and they did put it in this sleeve, which the sleeve was bent, but this does not seem to be. So you see it's got that pumpkin shape like my, I don't even know where I put them now. Oh, here we go. It's got the pumpkin shape and the hat. So it's very, very in line with that. It's not as bright as I would have hoped, and it's meant to look a little old and distressed, but it's super cute. Doesn't seem to have a hanging wire or string unless it's in here. So, and it's wrapped in plastic. They're doing a much better job with this stuff so that it doesn't come to us destroyed. And there's one more thing in here. Wow. And then I'm gonna have to rest. Oh, and we got styrofoam again. And this was $5.59 to me, $4.67 when I checked the prices this weekend. Okay, a lot of people have shown this. It's a little smaller than I thought, but it's awfully cute. This is the hands making a heart, but they're skeleton hands. It's like a resin. It's very solid. It's very cute. Love it. Would have done that as a thumbnail if I'd have thought of it. Anyway, so I hope you go and check out the collab that I did. It's my first collab, and it's got, I think, 26 creators in it, showing items that they could find for cheaper that had a similar vibe to more expensive items. And that posted on Saturday, and there's just tons of them, and I haven't even finished watching them. They're all about a half hour or less, but there's a couple of people who went over. Mine is 25 minutes, so that was all right, but I've gotten some really good ideas, and I think I've already ordered some stuff that I saw on people's channels. So I'm gonna go ahead and provide links to all the Temu items, as well as some suggested channels, ones that I have mentioned and ones that I have not mentioned, of people that I think are really great. Do know that most of the people in the collab are doing a giveaway. You can't win more than one person's giveaway. That's the usual way that it goes. And so what I'm giving away is a ghost tote bag with stuff in it. I didn't show the stuff, but I did show the bag in the video, so you'll have to go check it out. Again, I'm really happy to welcome some new subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please think about hitting that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, and it really helps me out a lot. Give me the thumbs up, some comments. All of that is helpful to get my videos out there in the algorithm. So this is going to be it for today, and I will see you again soon. I know I have 2 items coming and some more. I have lots of stuff coming. I've just been shopping a little too much online because I'm bored. I'm just reaching the end of my limit with staying at home, but at the same time, if I sit here and even just write for a few minutes, holding my arm like that just to write, it becomes painful. So I realized why the doctor told me I needed to take more time off. So I'm trying to do my best with my exercises, and they're getting more challenging. And so, I can do a lot for myself. My husband still has to help me out a lot. And I may try to get him to take me to our local Dollar Tree and see if they have my little witch without chips all over her. And if not, it's not a big deal. She was $1.50, and I can paint her well enough that she will be presentable. I did see another one that was a ghost. I didn't like its face. I can't even explain that. I have weird reasons for why I like things, and I didn't like its face. You might, and I don't judge anybody for that because everybody's got different taste. So that's what I've got for you today, and I'm really surprised Buttercup didn't come and see me, but it is kind of his napping hour. Well, most of the afternoon is his napping hour. So I'm looking over at the microwave to see what time it is. So that's it for today. And you all take care, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.